And here we go. Welcome to the WWE live event. And here we start off with a match. We're going to have a huge match card tonight. But first, we're going to start off. We have our...
Scheduled for one fall.
Here comes
Introducing first,
Chad
from
Gable.
Minneapolis, Minnesota, weighing in at 202 pounds, Chad Gable.
Chad Gable and Apollo Crews form a tag team tonight. They take on the Revival, and the hint is the winning tag team will go on to the main event of this live event in the Japan Dome. It'll be the B team versus Rhino and Slater versus, well, will it be this team right here of Apollo Crews, Chad Gable, or will it be the Revival?
And his partner,
yes, here comes
from
Apollo
Stone Mountain, Georgia, weighing in at 241 pounds, Apollo Crews.
And these men are going to have to, get on a plane right after this because we've got the Royal Rumble in about, what, 2 days? I mean, it's crazy. The Royal Rumble, the official time will be put down in the description if you look, and will be dropped in the, I'll release it soon. I think in 2 days we'll have the Royal Rumble. Don't know it's going to be in 2 days. I don't know the time, though. Like 2 p.m. or what. So, basically, though, we have the Revival going to go out against this team. But we have 2 matches between that. We have the 8-man Battle Royale and the 8-women Battle Royale to see who will get number 30 in their respective spots. As here comes our tag team that really hasn't gotten a fair match. They got attacked by the B teams before their match, so they haven't gotten what they think a fair match is.
At a combined weight of 446 pounds, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
Now they haven't said what they're gonna do though. What type of match it'll be? Will it be a tornado tag? Will it be a 3-man tag team match? Will it be a ladder match, a Hell in a Cell match? What type of match are these tag teams going to be facing in? We don't exactly know, and we don't know if we're going to find out right now or later, so we'll figure out, I assume. But here tonight, the Revival, I mean, the goal for these tag teams, get in, get out. You want to win this match, move on, get to the main event, and win the Raw Tag Team Championships. Because like I said, well, right after this, we got 2 matches to, get ready, and then you're coming right back out here. So, say, I don't know, maybe Dash Wilder in the ring right now. Somehow dislocates, alright? Or maybe pops Chad Gable's shoulder out of place. He can't compete. They're out of the match. Or Apollo Crews has to come out here in a single-man match. Or maybe Chad Gable suffers some really bad bruises. He'll be in the match, but, I mean, the damage has been done. So, if you can there's going to be people targeting him, because he's going to be a weak link. The weakest link, and we'll see if that happens, or maybe they'll get out with a sufficient victory. Maybe they'll get out without being hurt. He's the head of Chad Gable. Right now, we're in the Japan Dome, so all of these men went on a plane, flew to Japan to be here, and, well, you guys don't know who all is in the 8-man Battle Royale match. You guys will find out next. That is the next match, and then we'll have our women's, yeah. So, we know the SmackDown, we know who it will be. It'll be Cena, it'll be John Cena, Shinsuke Nakamura, Andre Cien Almas, and I can't actually remember the other one. I apologize, whoever that is. But we don't know who Raw didn't make matches to figure out who it was. They just randomly picked. So we go kind of in the corner. No, here comes Dash Wilder. Wilder caught, and in the corner goes Wilder. Or not Wilder. This is Scott Dawson. What am I talking about? And here comes in Apollo Crews. What a shot from Apollo. And Scott Dawson looking for a tag. Isn't going to get one. And Apollo Crews. Look at the strength of Apollo Crews. And a lot of people say this Apollo Crews reminds them of Bobby Lashley. And he honestly does. He's not as big as Bobby Lashley, but the strength of Apollo Crews is so much for people that handle it. Look at this! A power slam to Scott Dawson, and Scott Dawson looking for a tag there. Not going to get one. And Apollo Crews going to continue to show off the strength that he wields, that he has. And no, Scott Dawson gets out of it. And Scott Dawson going to be smart and tag out. Oh yeah, I tag out too. Slams the mat as much as he has. A huge drop kick from Dash Wilder. That drop kick is huge, and that keeps the Revival in this. Keeps the Revival close, and no, Apollo Crews. And look at Apollo Crews flexing on Dash Wilder, sending a message saying, "Hey, if you enter the Rumble, I'm trying to enter the Rumble. If you're entering the Rumble too, then, well, that's what I'm gonna do to you." Apollo Crews getting warmed up for, I guess, what he's gonna do at the Royal Rumble, and what a kick up. Apollo Crews is just an all-around athlete. He's strong. He's athletic. You can't game plan for him. We said Luke Harper you can't game plan for it. Dash Wilder hits him with that. I mean, I think Apollo Crews, I see him doing moves. I mean, these athletic moves like drop kicks and super kicks, and I see him like insiguris such as, and a huge, right, got him here. No. And I see him doing them better than Dash Wilder. He throws. He's probably the strongest man in this match. And you're not going to see anybody stronger than him. As we know, Chad Gable has a little bit of strength on him too, though. As he will enter this match. And Chad Gable got it. What a move. But, oh no. Dawson thought he had him. Thought he had Wilder in the corner. And now, Wilder trying to wield. Dash Wilder trying to roll to Dawson. Gets off him, and no. Now he thinks he has the momentum, but he doesn't. Dawson, no. Caught him. Gable. And now that's what you need. Keep Gable in your corner. Dawson is in. Dash Wilder tags him in. And here we go. Oh my gosh. And yeah. Oh yeah, we've seen the Revival work on a body part like a knee or an arm so well against an opponent that even if they don't win, there's going to be smiles on these men's face that they took this team out. And look right here, we talk about the athleticism of Apollo Crews. Well, it was on display there. A nice job by Apollo Crews. Nice drop kicking. Taken down by Dawson. And now Scott Dawson. Dawson! Look at this! Like a version of his figure 4 leg lock, and no. Fortunately, will not get Apollo Crews to tap. And he'll have to continue to wheel him down. And you got to think, who is the worst person in this match? Who is the weakest link on both teams? And it's just too close to say. I'm thinking maybe Apollo Crews because he's been in there longer. But I'm thinking Dash Wilder maybe, or I don't know, between Dawson and Wilder. It's Apollo Crews. It's bad when you let him get offense. You can't let him get offense. And Dawson realizes it, and Dawson got him in the eyes. And I don't know how Apollo Crews is fighting through this, but Apollo Crews needs to tag out. And no, another shot to the head, and he needed to tag out because he can't see. His eyesight isn't as good, but it's good enough to see that coming. And no, another shot to the head. Gonna continue to take shots to the head. He got a rake to the eyes, and that's just so huge. And with Chad Gable outside the ring, it's not good for Apollo. And there we go. Chad Gable's up, and Apollo Crews. If I'm Apollo Crews, I need a tag. And a huge DDT for the cover. One, and no. Chad Gable. Oh, and now here comes a double team on Chad Gable. No. Oh my gosh. Might have broke the leg, and still targeting the leg. And we talked about this. The Revival are good at targeting a limb, and Chad Gable's leg has got to be hurting. And now, oh my, targeting the leg of Apollo Crews. Crews. Is he going to tap? No. Apollo Crews is trying to fight through this, and Apollo Crews taps. And that's it. The Revival are moving on. Apollo Crews, we talk about how long you stay in a finisher or how long you stay in a submission is going to affect you. And they targeted the legs so well that Apollo Crews had nobody to help him. He's in the middle of the ring. And here you go.
Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
Dawson and Wilder are going to the main event. Gonna face the not the Revival. They're gonna face Rhino and Slater and the B Team as we get to our next match. It'll be the 8-man Battle Royale. Let's see who is entering. Welcome back to the Japan Dome as we get started with our 8-man Battle Royale. This will be the first time SmackDown Live and Raw competitors will meet before the Royal Rumble. 4 men from SmackDown and 4 men from Raw. One will be number 30. And possibly second place might get number 29. We'll see.
The following contest is
See how
a battle
McMahons are feeling.
Making
See how
his
the
way
Raw
to the ring
and the SmackDown
from
GM
Kyoto, Japan, weighing in
talk this
at
out as we know
220 pounds,
Shinsuke Nakamura. She says it. Shinsuke Nakamura. This is his home. You want to know where he's made it? Oh yeah, he's made it a name for himself in the WWE. Not as much as he has in Japan. These men love Shinsuke Nakamura. This is like a home for them. So we await the next competitor, and it looks to be Andre Cien Almas. Has Selena Vega will be
and from Gomez Palacio, Durango,
banned
Mexico,
from ringside. Nobody can bring
weighing in
anybody
at
to ringside.
215 pounds, Andrade Cien Almas.
He has to enter this match alone, and we'll see what he can do. Former NXT champion in his own right. He came to SmackDown. Hasn't done too much. He's faced, I think, one, I don't know. I think he's faced it on 1 or 2 matches, maybe 1 before this, but he came out and he shocked the world. He beat, who did he beat? I forgot. I completely honestly forgot who Andre Cien Almas had to face. But, he shocked me. Oh yeah, he's faced Cesaro with Sheamus in his corner, so he shocked me. He beat Cesaro, and now Cesaro doesn't get to go to Japan, and here's Andre Cien Almas as the next competitor. I think I know who it is. And it's all about Benjamin Shelton Benjamin.
And from
Shelton
Orangeburg,
Benjamin has
South
made a name for
Carolina,
himself.
weighing in at 248 pounds, Shelton Benjamin.
Shelton Benjamin, former U.S. champion. Shelton Benjamin, if you ask, if you think of Shelton Benjamin, the first thing that comes to your mind are his ladder match performances. Well, tonight, we'll see if he has a great Royal Rumble performance. Everybody says Shelton Benjamin, before he left, they were all sad that he didn't get a world title shot. Sad that he didn't get a match. Sad that he didn't win one. Well, guess what? He came back and maybe he can make everybody happy. Maybe when everybody says they wish he would have, maybe this wish will come true. As here comes Dolph Ziggler. Dolph Ziggler has made a name for himself as well.
Weighing in at 218 pounds, Dolph Ziggler.
Dolph Ziggler overcame the odds on SmackDown last week. Dolph Ziggler somehow, some way, beat Titus O'Neil, and it's not that he's facing Titus O'Neil. It was Bobby Roode came to. He had no interest in being at ringside. He came to ringside. He almost cost Dolph Ziggler the match. He left thinking, "Oh, my work here is done." Dolph Ziggler lost. Dolph Ziggler gets a win, and Kurt Angle says, "You know what? I have to pick 4 men. Dolph Ziggler's got to be one. Just the performances that he's been putting up." As the next man is the man, the myth, the legend. It's the man, Seth Rollins. Made a name for himself as the architect then went to the man, and a lot of people do believe that this man isn't the future. The future's now. After he won the World Championship.
And from Davenport, Iowa, weighing in at 217 pounds, Seth Rollins.
Seth Rollins, I mean, he should have beaten Jinder Mahal. He got costed the match. He moved on, had a very good performance in the Royal Rumble, barely lost to Strowman, and he didn't face last week, but I think Kurt Angle says, listen, I've seen so much. Seth Rollins has put the entire Raw on notice. I mean, we don't see him, nobody sees him as a Universal Champion, but I don't think anybody realized how close this man was to not being here tonight, to going to face Brock Lesnar, and everybody doesn't care. Everybody's like, yeah, Braun Strowman, but nobody really realizes, hey, Seth Rollins was there. Seth Rollins almost won. Seth Rollins everybody's forgetting about him, and I honestly think that he's going to win this match because of it. He's my favorite to win it just because that everybody keeps forgetting about him, and here comes Sami Zayn lost to Drew McIntyre, and another guy that came back from it.
Weighing in at 212 pounds, Sami Zayn.
Sami Zayn came back from it. I mean, we've seen a lot of people lose their first match and come back with a vengeance. Finn Balor did it, and now Sami Zayn. Sami Zayn lost to Finn Balor, Matt Hardy, in a triple threat. Last week faced Matt Hardy. He got it done. Kurt Angle said, you know what? I think I could see Sami Zayn deserving an opportunity. And that's why he's here tonight. Sami Zayn, he said he is done with Kevin Owens. We'll see if that's all true or what tonight is. Here we go. The last man that qualified on SmackDown Live is John Cena.
And from West Newbury, Massachusetts, weighing in at 251 pounds, John Cena.
So John Cena has played incredible. I mean, he got attacked, didn't get to face AJ Styles. Everybody was so pumped for the match the next week. Shane McMahon was like, you know what, Rusev, you're going to pay. Because I don't think you understand that you don't want to face John Cena. And John Cena made it pay. John Cena forced Rusev into the AA and pinned Rusev. And now and Shane McMahon said, let me make the stakes higher. If John Cena wins, he enters this match. So if he wasn't mad enough against Rusev, now he gets a shot to try to win the headliner of the Royal Rumble, be the last entrant. Makes John Cena want to win it even more, and now he's here. But we have one more entrance. So who is gonna be the last man? He's on Raw. Kurt Angle said he had a surprise. So who is the surprise? Oh my gosh, you've got to be kidding! It's Chris Jericho! And Chris Jericho seems like he hasn't got his hair cut yet, but Chris Jericho! We know that he went to Japan, faced fights at Kenny Omega. He was here fighting, and, well, I don't think he left.
And their opponent, from Winnipeg, Manitoba, Canada, weighing in at 227 pounds, Chris Jericho!
Chris Jericho. What a man. I mean, he's won the world title. Jericho, I mean, I'm surprised. I don't think this man's ever won Money in the Bank. And he created the match, but he's never won it. And he just seems like a man that should have. He looks like a man that has completed so much because he has. He came to Japan, had some incredible matches in Japan. He's not left. He's still here, and they know his name. Ever since he faced Kenny Omega and won a hell of a match, they haven't forgot this man's name, and now he's trying to headline WrestleMania. Or not WrestleMania, the Royal Rumble. He's trying to win the headline, trying to win the main event. You see, everybody's in the main event. The 20-man Royal Rumble is the main event. It's who wins the main event that matters. that makes your name. That counts as mess. Here we go. All 8 men gonna try to win this match. Hey, goodbye, Chris Jericho. Are you kidding me? Unbelievable! Shinsuke Nakamura! Cena almost eliminated Andre Cien Almas. Celebrating with the crowd. Unbelievable. Chris Jericho comes out here as a surprise appearance, and he's gone instantly. Literally no time in this match. Shinsuke Nakamura, like we said, he thrives here. His best matches have been here. And he's got to be your favorite to win. Mine's Seth Rollins, and he's gone. Never mind. Shelton Benjamin takes care of Rollins, and Rollins is out. Shelton Benjamin gets rid of Seth Rollins, and now we're down to 6 men. Seth Rollins, he can't believe it. He didn't see it coming. And oh, Sami Zayn could be looking his way out as well. And Shinsuke Nakamura. And here comes Shelton Benjamin. I'd find the biggest threat. These 2 men right here. Quick eliminations, and I'd find Shinsuke the biggest threat. Shinsuke Nakamura, he thrives here. He took out Chris Jericho so easy. And especially we're in Japan. This man is he's 120% in Japan. And here we go. John Cena. We seen him do this last week to Rusev, the sunset flip. And, oh, Andre Cien Almas was looking to take out Shinsuke Nakamura. Not going to have it. And, oh, what a shot. As Dolph Ziggler and Sami Zayn have been going at it all day. In this entire match, it's been Dolph and Sami Zayn. And they've been back and forth. And Andre Cien Almas gets in the mix. And now, here we go. Oh, and there we go. Cena eliminates Shelton Benjamin. And all 4 of these men are fighting. I don't know who's trying to take out who. It's just a big mess in here. Shinsuke looking for a shot. No. Ziggler gets back inside the rope, so he's clear. He can't be eliminated now. He's back inside the rope, so if he goes under the bottom or anything, he's still in the match. So here we go. Ziggler on the side. And Ziggler's in trouble. Ziggler can't go over that top rope. And no. Ziggler is very good at somehow sneaking away, somehow surviving Royal Rumble matches, and right now he's doing a great job of it. And Cien Almas is looking to get rid of Shinsuke, finding him as a big threat. Sami Zayn and Dolph Ziggler going right back at it. Ziggler with some shots. Sami Zayn. No. Zayn coming back. No. Now Ziggler back in it. Ziggler out of nowhere. Goodbye, Sami Zayn. And then there was 4. So, arguably all the fan favorites are gone. Cena's still here. Andre Cien Almas, surprisingly, is still in this thing. Ziggler, and we still got the last year's winner, Shinsuke Nakamura. Can he headline it? Can he get another really good number and try to win it? And Nakamura, no. Caught. Cena got him in the corner. Goodbye, Nakamura. He's not going to get number 30. And we're down to all SmackDown. Or we were already down to all SmackDown. No, we're not. We have Ziggler. Ziggler's the last man on Raw. We're bowed down to all SmackDown. Ziggler's been the last guy on Raw. We were down to Shelton Benjamin. Everybody on Raw was eliminated first. And Ziggler! Sweet chin music, no! Cien Almas hangs on. Andre Cien Almas is making one hell of an appearance right now. He stayed in it, and now chop to Ziggler, no. Ziggler fighting back. Ziggler looking for a shot, no. And Ziggler dunks on there. Goodbye, Andre Cien Almas. We're down to Ziggler. We're down to Cena. John Cena and Ziggler. And now Cena gets Ziggler in the corner. And now looking to eliminate him. We're down to 2. Ziggler's up. John Cena has Ziggler where he wants him. Dolph Ziggler somehow got to hang on. Ziggler might be out of the smash. No. A huge shot to the head. Ziggler stays in it. No, a shot from Cena. And John Cena trying to get over with the Japan crowd. Aren't too happy after Shinsuke Nakamura and Chris Jericho went out. Their fan favorite to win it was Shinsuke Dolph Ziggler. Ziggler, we talked about this man. He's somehow still in it. He could win a Rumble. He could go to WrestleMania. It all starts tonight, though, as we see Dolph Ziggler. No, a right hand there, and Ziggler caught. No, Cena trying to eliminate Ziggler. Ziggler could be out. If Cena can somehow power him over, Ziggler has to be struggling for his life. He does not want. He could enter at number 1 if he loses. There's any possibility that he could enter at. There's a possibility he doesn't enter at. Oh, Famouser! Cena's busted open. And Dolph Ziggler's feeling it. Dolph Ziggler thinks this is his moment, and I think it is too. I mean, if you don't win, you can enter number 1. You can enter at number 29. You can not enter at all. Anything could happen. But if you win, you're guaranteed the best spot in the Rumble. And that's what Dolph Ziggler wants, a shot to the head. And no, Cena caught him. Cena gonna look to eliminate Ziggler. No, Dolph Ziggler. Shots to Cena, no. John Cena caught Ziggler. And here we go, no. A back and forth matchup we've had between these two. Ziggler has got Cena in hand. Cena on the ropes. Super kick! Cena's out! Ziggler wins! Dolph Ziggler will get the best spot in the Rumble. Dolph Ziggler is number 30. What a match! Dolph Ziggler will enter the Royal Rumble at number 30. What an incredible performance. Dolph Ziggler, we will see you number 30. We will see him enter the Rumble last. And that's not the worst thing this time. Ziggler gets the win. And he looks ready. That face he just put on right there, I'm going. I mean, he's going to be the freshest man and not even going to have to face 8 men this time. I don't think there'll be 8 men in the ring when he gets there. We'll find out. As next we got our divas. Or not, they don't like to be called divas. Sorry, the women's Battle Royale. Next. Just saw Dolph Ziggler get it done. But now we'll see what diva will get it done. What woman who will enter at number 20 in their respective Rumble. And it'll be a 20 woman Battle Royal Rumble.
From Columbus, Ohio,
Alexa Bliss has been so dominant. I mean, she really wasn't talked about. Won the SmackDown Championship, went to Raw, won the Raw Championship. I mean, she was dominating the face of Raw for a while, and I mean, she got it done. She's been very good as of late. And here comes Sasha Banks, a fan favorite.
Massachusetts, Sasha Banks.
A fan favorite right here. Everybody loves the way she wrestles. She's been, I mean, memorable for her famous bouts against Charlotte. Her and Charlotte have had one hell of a past. They've had some matches that are never going to be forgotten. As here comes arguably one of our friends, Bayley. Bayley was destructive on the NXT scene, came to Raw and didn't slow down. She won the Women's Championship, held it for a little bit, might have lost it, but she has some experience. And even in Japan, we have it. And she could win this match. She could enter number 30. I mean, we've only seen one winner. It was Asuka. Yes. Next. Here comes a rookie. A new member.
Lafayette, Indiana, Ruby Riott.
Ruby Riott. which is the newest member to the technically the roster. I mean, she came in and she's been destructive. I mean, the Riot Squad has not slowed down. We've seen them take out Charlotte. She almost beat Charlotte for the Women's Championship. We've seen them on Raw, and well, she got it done. She won, and that's why she's in this match. So she winning matches, and that's why she's in here. As next is Tamina, the daughter of Jimmy Fly Snuka. We've seen Tamina. I mean, she's been destructive. She used to tag team with Naomi. They were dominant. They were taking the lights out of Naomi and her as a tag team for quite a while. And now that they're back, well, they're not done. They're not done. She's ready to put more. She's not done with what she's been doing. She's ready to win a title. Tamina's, I think she's been Divas Champion. She's never been Women's Champion. And here comes the last year's winner, Asuka. Her and Shinsuke won last year, and they both got a chance to come out here and face, and Asuka's here.
From Osaka, Japan, Asuka.
Can she get the win? We'll have to find out. Like I said, we don't know how many women are on the roster. We don't know how many we'll see return. We know we will be guaranteed a legend return in the women's, or not a legend, but we'll see someone not a part of the main roster we've heard. So we'll see what happens. We'll see how many women enter and what kind of women enter. So there's the Empress of Tomorrow, Asuka. She was dominant last year. She won it. Came close to beating Charlotte. Unfortunately, did not. She was part of Raw when she picked. And here
from Orlando, Florida,
is the glove.
Naomi.
Naomi held the SmackDown Women's Championship for a little bit of time. She was a SmackDown champion. I mean, she's definitely shown that she's still got it. She's been a women's champion. She's been Divas champion. Naomi has been all over it. The problem is, she just hasn't got the opportunities yet on Universe Mode. Here we go. She's getting her opportunity. She got her opportunity to get in this match. She won that. Now she's got another opportunity to win. She's got that. Now it's just if she's going to do it or not. Is she going to be able to finish this match? And here comes Becky Lynch.
And their opponent, from Dublin, Ireland, Becky Lynch.
The first ever SmackDown champion. And she really hasn't got any shots ever since then. Well, here she comes, and she's ready. Becky Lynch gonna waste no time. And just like that, our match starts. So Becky Lynch wastes no time to start this match, and here we go. Alexa Bliss versus Becky Lynch right now. And oh, there we go. Bayley, we've seen it last Rumble. Bayley was looking for a quick elimination on Asuka. She's seen Asuka as a threat, was looking for a quick takeout. She went for the clothesline, and Asuka moved. And that's tough. I mean, yeah, Bayley might think Bayley's frustrated, but I think she knows. I think her philosophy was, listen, if I don't get rid of Asuka now, I'm never going to, and she's gonna win. And I think she has Asuka as her favorite. My favorite's gotta be Becky Lynch. Becky Lynch, the last kicker. She's been very underrated. Nobody realizes what she's capable of, and I think she's capable of winning this match. As here we go. Also, my last favorite was Seth Rollins, and he went out quick, so hopefully I don't have to apologize to Becky Lynch later about getting her eliminated. As here we go. Look at the strength from Alexa Bliss. So, Ruby Riott might be out, and Tamina's going to be smart. She's going to stay out of it. She's going to wait to pick somebody off. Pick off the weakest link and throw him over. And a huge shot to Asuka. No, Asuka got to fight back. Asuka caught And Tamina's thinking, hey, listen, I got to get rid of Asuka. Everybody wants to get rid of Asuka. A huge drop kick right there. And really, everybody's working on somebody else. And it really... Oh, Sasha Banks was looking to go after Naomi. Instead, misses. It's going to go back after Ruby Riott. And Alexa Bliss smartly going to roll under. Oh, but Asuka isn't going to let her. And that's a smart decision. She's trying to sit there. She's trying to keep her energy. Watch everybody else fight it out and make it to the end and try to throw somebody over. Just sneakily throw somebody over. Asuka's not going to let it happen. And she's going to stay on the attack. And Asuka's looking to eliminate Alexa Bliss. Alexa Bliss might pay. She's over the top. So she's got to get back under the bottom rope to make her legal back in this match, and she is. There she goes, onto the bottom rope. Smart decision. And Sasha Banks rolls under the bottom rope and will be lifted right back off. As Becky Lynch! No! Tamina hung on. Tamina Snuka hung on. But Sasha was trying to go under the bottom rope. And she can do that. As long as she doesn't go over the top, if somebody kicks her out of the match, she's still legal. As no! Asuka eliminates Alexa Bliss! Goodbye, Alexa Bliss! And then there were 6 of them. 6 of them are left. Asuka looking for another elimination. Ruby Riott looking for her first. Ruby Riott eliminates Naomi. Goodbye, Naomi. We're down to 5 now. And this is where the number games start to keep up. SmackDown going after SmackDown, Raw going after Raw. We're down to 5, 3 SmackDown, or 2 SmackDown, 3 Raw. So, or 3 SmackDown, 2 Raw. So I mean, I forgot Asuka was on Raw or on SmackDown. So I mean, the number game, obviously, once SmackDown once. You know Shane McMahon is cheering for SmackDown, and you know he's cheering for SmackDown, and you know Kurt Angle's cheering for Raw. Obviously, Kurt Angle is happy that, I mean, between him, when it was down to Cena and Ziggler, he's cheering for Ziggler, Shane's cheering for Cena. They need their SmackDown, they need their brands to win, and oh, Sasha Banks barely hangs on. Here we go. I think Becky Lynch has found Asuka as a big problem. Oh, she's had problems with the Riott Squad. The Riott Squad has costed her matches after matches, and now she's directed her attention to Ruby Riott. Missed with a huge dropkick. And now she's going to go right after Tamina. And Tamina going to send her flying. Tamina, part of SmackDown, came as a return. And, well, she didn't return. She didn't return and just be here. She returned to make something happen. And, all right, Ruby Riott. Sasha Banks has been over that top rope quite a bit. Oh, she's got one hand. And Sasha Banks is out. Goodbye, Sasha Banks. And Becky Lynch, oh! Asuka! Clothesline! Goodbye, Tamina! We're down to three women. What a performance we've seen from Asuka. Oh, look at Becky Lynch! Oh my gosh! What a performance we've seen Asuka taking down Becky Lynch. She's eliminated, I think, 3 people. I think that's her 3rd elimination. I'm not quite sure, but I say you guys gang up on her. She may not be a lot bigger than you, so it may not be like you gotta get her out because she's large, but she's doing damage. Oh, Becky Lynch is hardly staying on. No, Becky Lynch gets out of that. Asuka was looking to pry the hands off. A huge shot, and now here comes the double team on Asuka. Ruby Riott tries her shot first. Asuka is gonna look to take out Ruby Riott. No, Becky Lynch is gonna save Ruby Riott. It's a smart choice. You guys may not think it's a smart choice, but I'm gonna say it is, because if you let Asuka eliminate her, you're alone in the ring. And listen, these two may not be friends. They may hate each other, but they've got to eliminate Asuka, because that's their only chance of winning. They don't want to be alone in the ring with Asuka. They know what she's capable of, and there they go. They get Asuka out of the equation, so it's down to them. Goodbye, Becky Lynch. It's down to Ruby Riott and Asuka. Oh, and a spinning, what a forearm from Asuka, and now kicks to the chest, and oh, what a shot to the head. Asuka has taken out Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott doesn't know where else she is after that spinning backhand. Ruby Riott doesn't know where she is, and this might be the end of Ruby Riott. Ruby Riott trying to hang on. Asuka got her over the top. If Asuka can pry her off the bottom rope, she's only got one hand on. Is this gonna be it? Yes, it is. Asuka wins again. She won the Royal Rumble last year, and this year she wins the Battle Royal. Asuka is going to be the last entrant in the Rumble. What a shot. What a performance by the Empress of Tomorrow. They started to gang up on her at the end, and it didn't work out. Asuka comes out with the victory. What a victory for Asuka. Look right here. Ruby Riott only had one hand on. She was trying to get that other hand on, but the boot of Asuka eliminates her. And Asuka, she made a name for herself in none other than Japan. And, well, she's going to headline the Rumble. So you got to admit, a lot of these fans are very happy or very enjoyed that Asuka won. They were cheering for Asuka. They were cheering for Shinsuke. And now this might have even more of them tune in. A lot of them might tune in just because Asuka won. As we get to our main event, it'll be a 3-team. It'll be the Revival, Rhino and Slater, and the B Team, who will win the Raw Tag Team Championships. That match is next, and that is the main event. As here we go. You can call them either the Miss Taraj or the B Team, because tonight they're in the huge match. It'll be Bo Dallas, Curtis Axel, the B Team. Tag Team ladder match. It was considered to be a ladder match.
Tag Team Championship. Making his way to the ring at a combined weight of 462 pounds, Curtis Axel and Bo Dallas.
Yeah, but anyway, okay, stop talking. We have, it's called the Bistrage, but the B Team. Well, they went over it. The Raw GM went over and he said, you know what, it's going to be a main event. Let's make it a ladder match. The first title to be crowned ever in Universal will be in a ladder match. It'll be the B Team, the Revival, and Rhino and Heath Slater. And here comes the winners of earlier tonight. Got a huge win earlier tonight, the Revival.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 446 pounds, Dash Wilder and Scott Dawson.
And you gotta admit,
Revival.
And you know, these men went backstage, you know, sorry, found like maybe a trainer, stretched out, but you know that they maybe, you know that they put maybe like how Wilder has that shirt on and he has that jacket. That's what they've been wearing backstage, waiting for the match. They haven't had time to, you know, eat and maybe like get a little bit of food in them, so not enough of that, like throw up during the match, you know. Get prepared. They maybe had an hour, if that, because they had between matches and everything, maybe an hour, but they didn't have much time to prepare, and that might come to cost them. That may be the reason why they do not win this match. But if they do, woo, they prove everybody wrong. And he's got kids.
And his opponents, first, at a combined weight of 511 pounds, Rhino and Heath Slater.
This tag team right here know how it feels. They all know how to hold gold, from NXT to being Raw champs, to being SmackDown champs. They've all held different titles, never the same. It's an interesting fact. As here tonight, we know that Slater needs to win this because he's got kids, but Wilder and Scott Dawson can't complain. They had matches. They had a match against this team last week. They lost. They had a match against the B team to try to, instead of the B team being in it, they would be in it, and they lost. So you got to think that they can't complain like, well, we didn't get a fair shot, because they had shots. They got another opportunity this morning, and they took advantage of it. Now there's no complaining. You have to take advantage of this opportunity to try to win Raw Tag Team Gold. And right now, smart decision. Everybody going after a different tag team opponent. You have the Revival. You have the Revival both going after two different opponents. So one of them takes out one part of the Mr. Rush, the other one takes out Steve Slater. I mean, they're targeting two different tag teams. Interesting. And you would think both of these guys would try to take out one tag team at a time. No. They're trying to take out all of each other out. Each man is going after a different team. Very interesting tactic as Dash Wilder rolls out of the ring, and so does Dallas. And Bo Dallas is out of the match now. With Bo Dallas out, now look, Curtis Axel is a weak link. He's all alone, and now Slater's out. So see now, the Revival can do whatever the hell they want. The Revival have the momentum. Scott Dawson takes out Rhino, and will he have time to grab a ladder? And look at this. Now everybody, almost everybody out of the ring. No, Curtis Axel won't go out of the ring, but the Revival kind of have the numbers game at them. They had the numbers game at the moment, and you would think that they would go down before every other tag team. They've already had a match tonight, but no, they have been very strong out here. You know, maybe after fighting in that earlier in that match, made them tougher. Maybe that warmed them up. Maybe that was a warm-up match. It wasn't the longest match in the world. They definitely got out with a clean win. They definitely proved some dominance, but they still fought this morning. So you gotta know that they've, especially Dash Wilder, got suplexed around by Apollo Crews, so he's got to be feeling it. And right now, Dash Wilder hitting everybody with the ladder, but he just made himself a target. The B team won him, and Rhino and Curtis Axel won him. So two different teams trying to form a little bit of an alliance to take out Dash Wilder. I mean, he hit him hard with that ladder, so neither of these men are really his friend at the moment. And Dash Wilder will roll out of the ring, and just like that, two men of, and oh my gosh, Scott Dawson, he's on that ladder, he's going, oh my gosh, no, Wilder moves. Dash Wilder got lucky enough to move it. Look at Axel. Axel celebrating. He knows that everybody's out. Everybody's fighting outside the ring. And I think Slater just realized. Slater realized, but no, Dallas caught him. And here comes Dash Wilder. Wilder realized too. Wilder got to his feet. Dash Wilder, you got to get his hands off that. He can pry that off. Oh no. And no, Dallas taking it down. He could win this. No. And Slater now gonna help. It's Slater throwing him down. And no, Dallas gonna pull him off too, but you have enough momentum. You took him off. You got his hands off of the championship. That's what you needed. That ladder has been sitting up there for quite a bit now. And a huge stomp from Dallas. And Rhino's out of the ring. Curtis Axel's out of the ring. Oh, and now we're down to Dallas and Wilder. Wilder's down. I don't think everybody realizes the B team are gonna be tag team champions. Dallas has got it. Everybody watching on now strikes. And now here we go. The B team and Wilder in the ring. Slater and Rhino are down, and this is not good. They take down the Revival. And no, again, Scott Dawson's gonna continue to fight. He's not gonna let him hold on to that very long end. Does he have it? No. Wilder continuing to strike. Dash Wilder needs to hit him with another shot. Or start Dawson. And Dawson finally gets him down. You gotta pull him off there, Dawson, if you want to win this match. And that's exactly what Scott Dawson. And wait a minute, I didn't even realize. Rhino just took Dash Wilder through it. Through that ladder. And here we go. The B team are out of the ring. Dawson might have a chance, and no. 3 separate teams in the ring. Last man standing between these teams is going to climb that ladder. I'm going to take it to Slater, and here we go. And yeah, Curtis Axel's like, yeah, you do that while I climb this ladder. And I think he's realized. Oh, he has to realize. And no, he takes down the ladder. Climbing. Got him. Oh, and he might have caught him over to the ladder. Axel's down. And again, oh no, but now again the B team have the numbers. 2 of them are in the ring. Rhino though, and that's not good. Dallas went outside of the ring. I don't like the idea. Oh my gosh! And Dawson we're back first into that ladder. Dawson might be out. You need two. You need two. You need two. You need your tag team partner. Why I kept saying two. You need your tag team partner to take out any man who tries to stop you. Dallas and Curtis Axel did that, but we'll see. As getting rid of Curtis Axel, so now there's no alliance between Scott Dawson. And now here we go. Slater is gonna go up. Slater. Dawson can't get to his feet. Slater's gonna unhook it. No, Scott Dawson is gonna go up. And here we go. Shot after shot. Both of these men are getting fought. And Dawson throwing him down. Dawson is the only man up. Rhino hasn't realized. Has he won it? Not yet. They're going to throw it down, and Dawson isn't going to win it. Oh, he's hanging. No, caught. And Axel taking him down. And Dash Wilder. I didn't even realize Wilder's bleeding out of his head. Wilder is bleeding out of his mind. Wilder, like, how much blood? How much? This man has got to be shaking. He's got to be dizzy. He's got to be feeling like losing blood. He's going to pass out soon. That is too much blood to be losing. His face is covered. Dawson down. Both men of the Revival just haven't had enough stamina, enough energy, and I think that matches earlier may have costed them. Right now is here. Oh, Axel caught. Rhino gonna throw down the ladder, and he's gonna continue to try to work on Axel. And no, here comes his tag team partner, Bo Dallas. Got him. Oh no. Bo Dallas busting open Rhino now. And oh, the DDT from Slater. Slater just knocked down Dawson. It's Slater. Slater making sure Dawson's down, and here we go. Wilder doesn't realize. I think he needs to realize because Rhino. Oh no, Rhino caught him. But did Rhino waste enough time to get him the ladder? No, Rhino. Rhino continues to fight. I don't think Wilder realizes because Slater's got it. Slater and Rhino are tag team champions. Dash Wilder didn't realize he was trying to take Curtis Axel out of the equation from what he was doing earlier. Dawson was down, falling off that ladder earlier, and it wasn't as much that Rhino took out Dawson. He distracted him along enough to let him get it. And Rhino, what a move by Rhino. A very bold move, and you can't be a coward to do that. He put himself in the way. He said, listen, I'll take the shots, you pull the gold down, and he puts his body on the line, and they are the Raw Tag Team Champions. Slater and Rhino do it. They definitely weren't the favorite. I wouldn't say the favorites to come out. They definitely weren't expected. I mean, I expected these. The last people I expected was Rhino and Slater to win. Slater, though, is the one to pull him down. Thank you guys for watching this WWE Live Universe Mode event, as we got some extra mat time for some superstars, as well as, get some more matches for, like, the Royal Rumble. And that Raw Tag Team Championship. So, yeah, so we'll see. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys enjoyed, hit that like button as hard as possible. Yes? Eagles suck. How much they went by? Are you serious?